Hello and welcome to Minecraft episode 19 of season, well, I'm calling it season 1 because technically it's my first proper season that I was doing the filming on. I've got a bit of bad news. We've had a little bit of an issue, which basically means that I've got to make a decision, unfortunately. What that is that I logged on to start filming after doing all the mining and everything that we'd started in the last episode. Logged back in to find that all my chests are completely and utterly empty. Yes, all the diamonds have gone, all the iron's gone, all soil's gone, stone. Oh, there was stone there. Yeah, sandstone, you name it, it's gone. If we go down there, I can carry that on. I haven't checked one place though, so I'm just going to do that. What seems to have happened though is that through the week I was doing some snapshot investigation and taking some screenshots. Even the portal doesn't look right. All gone. And yeah, it's gone wrong since then. Now, as you can see, there's no picture frames with the armour and the saddles were for the horses, and all my armours and saddles. Yes, there's plenty of salads around here. Oh, they've all gone as well. Portal doesn't look very healthy at the moment either. But you get the drift. I'm going to wander around at the moment. Now, what I was about to say was what seems to have happened is that I logged on and I did a photo of the banners and bunnies, showing what's coming up in the next snapshot. Now, what's happened since is I only surmise, but I'm basically believe it is what has happened, and that is that I logged back on Thursday to do the mining and everything else like that. On the snapshot account. So therefore, you've got basically you can have multiple profiles on one account. And what seems to have happened is that when I logged back on, I unfortunately must have logged back on. See, all empty. Under my tester. How I did that, I don't quite know, but it was obviously just late night, getting a bit of mining in to get ready for the filming, as one does. And yeah, logged in. And then, without realising it, on the Friday, when I went to actually do some recording, yeah, everything's most definitely gone. Yeah, logged back in on the Friday to do the recording, and yeah, that was it. Wiped everything out of the chests. It is a known thing. That's why you have to always be careful with what you're doing. And unfortunately, I wasn't, and there is no way to rectify it because of the coding system. Now, I went to my. I bet it's not even in. I doubt there'll be any rail carts, so we can't even go back on the rail journey. Yeah, so by logging back in, nothing. It's all gone. By logging back in on my Azarmorph account, profile, use the right word, profile. I wiped everything. Now I just spend the weekend trying to work out what I was going to do and how I was going to come back and keep this running. But it basically means that if I want to carry on, I've now got to go and punch wood, make all the basic weapons, start again in an essence, although I do have wheat farms and everything else started, and I've got this lovely village that built from scratch, which took a lot of effort, a lot more work to do, but built from scratch. Oops, let's not do that. Yeah, so I'm a bit, yeah. So I don't quite know what I'm going to do. At the moment, it could be terminal. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to actually wrap it up. Actually, by talking it through, I think I'm going to wrap it up. This series has been short. I was getting really excited about doing episode 20 as well. This episode has been really short, in the sense of if you look at some of the other people that put out stuff. And plus, I wasn't planning to do tons and tons of seasons and all this. What I was wanting to do was build a story with yourselves coming along for the ride, and just keep that story going. And we just adventured and build things together, whilst you couldn't, because you might be on a train or in a car or away from your PC, Xbox piece, PlayStation or whatever. So hence why I started to do this. But there has been a journey taken, which I think we can move on from anyhow, and that is that it's my filming in an essence. I started this to really kind of get to grips with how to make these YouTube videos and to develop my own skills. And being Scottish, one can sound very much quick, so sometimes hard to understand. So I've had to learn to pronunciate a little bit better, even at my ripe old age. And yeah, basically it's been a fun ride. It's been a very fun ride. But I think what we'll do, I think after spending a bit of time working out what I'm going to do from the point of realisation is, I think what we're going to do is I think we'll start another series. I will call it Season 2, although I think it will be the first proper season I start, because this one started with me already in the world, so it wasn't like we went off and ran around and dug holes and punched wood and had our first night without anything at all. I'd already dug this rather large shaft down into the ground. So we'll start from completely fresh. I'm also looking, I think we will start with the snapshot, because when the update comes out with the bunnies and the banners and all the rest of it, I can simply flip back to Azarmorph from a tested account, and I won't lose anything. It's just when you go from a second edition to a first edition, go back in time on the editions, that's when you lose everything. So I guess another way is that we can use this series. Hopefully, if with you guys watching it and playing your own games, you can see the risks at first hand of what can happen if you don't watch what you're doing with your profiles, and what the cause and effect is. As you can see, everything else is here. It's just what's not fixed to the ground. So blocks, blah blah blah. I think I might even, let's just check. Yes, I'm out of my armor. No weapons, no nothing. So if it's not fixed down, it ain't gonna be there. So lesson for us all there, and hopefully you guys will learn from my mistake, as it were. So I think that's it really. I'm not going to give a grand tour of everything we've done. We saw the village that we started from scratch. We know where the other things that we've been working hard together, i.e. the lovely wheat farm, which I'm really excited about. I really gutted that I had all the materials suddenly put together, ready to make a sorting system and a system to lift items up, which some of my colleagues in the Hexit series have been asking me to do. So I might have to do something for them and actually do show them on whilst I'm online for that. So yeah, I don't think there's much more to say, except I hope you've enjoyed the series. I hope you've got something from it. I hope that I'm going the right way about my series, and that you will support me in the second one that comes along. All I can say is thank you for your time if you've watched any of my videos, and also the support, because I've got some really good friends out there that have been saying kind words, that have liked some of my videos, that have subscribed. I mean, I'm now one off 25, which is not a huge amount in anybody's book, but that was one of my first targets I set myself. It would be really good to get to 25. Obviously the next one's 50, which is going to be even harder. And you know, the Facebook page, I'm past my first target, so on my way to the second for that as well. So it's I'm not aggressively promoting the channel. That's something I need to say, is I'm not aggressively promoting it. I want people to find me by either default, or a friend has made a comment of, oh, have you looked at this? And then it basically, I feel it will grow a tighter community in essence, because around the server, and I'll value the comments more, I suppose. So as I say, thank you for your support. I'll see you soon in the next series. And until we meet again, keep safe, folks. Do keep safe. I look forward to seeing you again. Take care.